Hi guys, welcome to Robin Hood Diaries again tonight. Hope you're well. Fair to middle in here, as I say. Nothing catastrophic. Hope same goes for you. I preview tonight something along the lines of painting the town on the east end of Sunset Boulevard. Okay, so it's kind of a lot more than that. And I promise not to make it a guided tour, as I did with what's considered the Sunset Strip, where Tower Records was, etc. So I'll go to places, but it's not going to be like a Starline tour. So I grew up, as we have discussed, on Orange Grove. Orange Grove is at Fairfax. Fairfax and Orange Grove is like the edge of West Hollywood, high end, and that's where the sex work in public begins. I've mentioned on my end, Orange Grove, it was very high-end public sex work, and then it degrades as you go down Sunset Boulevard. Not that we're only talking about sex work, but yes, there was a lot of, as you progress more east down Sunset Boulevard. Now, I'm not talking where it hits the Cinerama Dome. As soon as it hits Cinerama Dome, that's, Hollywood and Vine, that, there's no kind of really nefarious activity at all, because it's chock full of tourists, obviously. So you're moving along Sunset Boulevard. Now you're getting easties. Now, all that y'all probably seen, unless you live in LA, shots in movies of the Sunset Strip are like neon, kind of very vintage, kitsch motels on the boulevard. That's the area that I'm talking about, that we're moving into. This would be East Sunset, and this is where the action is. So you're moving along, and there's actually one store when I was 14 there. Again, we're in this, where we're going to talk about this place. And that store was the only place in Los Angeles that had really serious punk clothing. And it was a very small shop in an apartment as a storefront of this fourplex. So that's really, we're talking 80, and really they only sold like kits and kilts, belts, boots. So we're now sort of Hollywood headquarters in a way, because we are at a place called Tiny Nailers. Tiny Nailers, you can Google, it is the most amazing, since torn down obviously, kidney-shaped, neon 1950s drive-in restaurant. Pull in. There was this humongous Middle Eastern guy with a sword next to it, Alibaba restaurant, but this was like such a hub, you guys, Tiny Nailers. Now, I'll tell you the bad Tiny Nailers and some of the good Tiny Nailers. Because the bad Tiny Nailers, now we're talking, is in this area, this Ground Central, as we've moved east with sex workers and their protectors and Johns and whatever, towards this Tiny Nailers area. That part of that area, Tiny Nailers, was that there was a liquor store that was there that sold me bottles of booze at 14. Didn't matter, I looked 12, that was 2 blocks up from this headquarters. So that wasn't, I guess, it was good for me, good for him, but not good, I guess, for me or all around. And then we go back to Tiny Nailers, a couple blocks down, which is, again, this Ground Central hub, and like aesthetically more than you can possibly imagine. The thing has been in so many damn movies, you have no idea. It's, again, that classic. The movie called Hollywood Nights was shot there with Dee Dee Pfeiffer sitting next to the woman that essayed me at 14, at 31 years of age, but this was an early film of hers.